What if I told you two teenagers fell in love so deeply, so recklessly, that within just a few days, it ended in death? Not because they stopped loving each other, but because the world refused to let them be together. No time, no second chances, no happy ending. Just love, intense, forbidden, and fatal. This is not just a story. This is a warning about what happens when love meets hatred. Welcome to Echoes of Forbidden Love.
Long before their love began, there was hate. In the city of Verona, two powerful families ruled, the Montagues and the Capulets. No one even remembered how the feud started, but it didn't matter. Servants fought, friends fought. Blood was spilled in the streets over a hatred passed down like inheritance. And in the middle of all this chaos, two souls were about to meet. Two souls who had no idea they were born enemies. One night, the Capulets hosted a grand feast. Music, laughter, masks, dancing. And hidden among the guests was a young Montague boy, Romeo. He wasn't supposed to be there. If discovered, it could mean death. But then he saw her, Juliet. And in that single moment, everything else disappeared. The noise, the people, the danger. It was just them. They spoke, they laughed, they touched hands, and something powerful ignited. Not slowly, not carefully, but instantly. The kind of love that doesn't ask questions, the kind that doesn't wait. But then came the truth. You're a Montague. You're a Capulet. Silence. Because in that moment, they realized the truth. They were never supposed to love each other. That same night, Romeo couldn't stay away. He climbed into Juliet's garden, risking everything just to see her again. And there she was, on the balcony, unaware he was listening. She whispered into the night, "Why must you be Romeo, a Montague?" She didn't hate him, she hated his name, and that broke him. He stepped forward. "I would give up my name if it means I can have you." No hesitation, no fear, just love. And under the stars, they made a promise. Not to their families, not to the world, but to each other. They would be together, no matter the cost.
The very next day, they got married. Secretly. No family, no celebration. Just two young hearts choosing love over everything. They believed, somehow, their love could end the feud. That if their families saw how real it was, the hate would disappear. But love doesn't always change the world. Sometimes, the world destroys love. That same day, violence returned. Juliet's cousin Tybalt confronted Romeo, angry, proud, ready to fight. But Romeo refused, because Tybalt was now family. He chose peace, but peace was not enough. Romeo's best friend stepped in. A fight broke out, and in a moment, everything changed. Steel met flesh, and Romeo's closest friend fell, dead. Something snapped inside Romeo. Grief turned to rage, and before anyone could stop him,
Romeo struck back. Tybalt was killed. Silence filled the streets, because now there was no going back. Romeo was banished, exiled, torn away from Juliet.
Juliet was shattered, married but alone, in love but trapped. And as if things weren't bad enough, her family arranged another marriage for her, to a man she didn't love. She refused. But refusal meant disobedience, and disobedience meant losing everything. So she made a choice. A desperate, dangerous choice. She took a potion, one that would make her appear dead, cold, still, lifeless. The plan was simple: fake her death, escape, and reunite with Romeo. But fate had other plans. Romeo never got the message. All he heard was that Juliet was dead, gone, forever. And in that moment, his world collapsed. There was no hesitation, no second thought. He went to her tomb one last time. He held her, kissed her, and whispered goodbye. Then he drank poison, choosing death over a life without her. Moments later, Juliet woke up. She saw him, lifeless, cold, gone. The love of her life dead beside her. And just like Romeo, she didn't hesitate. She took his dagger and ended her life. Because for her, a world without him wasn't a world worth living in. Two bodies, side by side, enemies in life, united in death. When their families saw what had happened, the truth finally hit them. All the hate, all the pride, all the violence, it led to this. They had destroyed the very thing that could have saved them, love. And standing over their children's bodies, the Montagues and Capulets finally made peace. But it was too late. Romeo and Juliet didn't just fall in love. They became a symbol, a reminder that love can be powerful, but also fragile. That sometimes the greatest enemy of love is not distance or time, but people. Their story still echoes through history, not because it was perfect, but because it was real, passionate, reckless, unforgettable, and tragically. If this story moved something in you, you're not alone. It has done that for over 400 years. Because Romeo and Juliet isn't just a love story, it's a warning about what hate costs, about what we sacrifice when we refuse to let go of old wounds. If you felt that, drop a comment below. Tell me, do you think Romeo and Juliet were truly in love, or were they just two lonely people caught in the wrong world? I read every single reply. And if you're new here, welcome to Echoes of Forbidden Love, where we tell the stories that time forgot, but the heart never does. Like this video, subscribe, hit the bell, because next week we're telling another love story, one even more devastating than this one. I'll see you in the echoes.